Hey you guys, what's going on? I'm back finally after a long break. If you've watched any of my live streams, you'll understand what is going on. Basically, my laptop was broken, and I got a new one, a little bit better one, so you might notice some better upload quality. But in my break, there has been the new update for Minecraft, and the main update was villagers. So if my most popular video on my channel is the villager breeder, it gets lots of views every day. It's on the Minecraft Wikipedia, but it doesn't work anymore with the current version of Minecraft because the new requirements for villagers is beds and their workstations. So I've come up with a new design. Now this one here is completely my design that I've created. I created it earlier today. I made it about half an hour ago, and I started with these two villagers. So these ones haven't grown up yet, but as you can see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 babies already. This one, I'm not too sure yet if it's infinite, but I'm sure that if we were to direct these baby villagers out 64 blocks one way, we would see that it would change. Now, one thing I noticed immediately was the cat spawning, which is pretty cool. I guess it's a way to spawn cats. So yeah, if you're interested in maybe not that you can farm cats for anything, but a cat farm, you can see the vast majority of cats that is taking place here. So let's just take a look around, see if you don't want to watch the video, you can kind of get a basic idea of what's going on here. I'm sure a lot of you already have, but I'm going to do a step-by-step tutorial. So first off, you're going to want to find a place that is not near villages. This counts as a village. That's obviously a village. So we're going to go until we can find a spot where there's no villages nearby. Now I'm on a super flat world, so this is going to be difficult because, villages spawn pretty intensely. So is this good? I don't know if that's good enough. We're going to keep going. Those villages should be far enough. So first thing I'm going to do, this isn't necessary, but I'm going to count out a space of 11 by 11. So we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Make sure you're counting this block. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, cool. So next up, what we're going to do is we're going to come in one block here. We're going to dig it out on each corner. We're going to grab us a water bucket, filling in each of the holes. This will be keeping the land hydrated because in order to breed villagers, we need food sources for them. So let's plow the land. Another thing I'd like to add is that with my previous design, I kind of just designed it. The mossy cobblestone and other features are not completely necessary. I'll let you know what's necessary. As of right now, everything I've done is in fact necessary. Next up, we're going to get a trapdoor. You can use any sort of your choice. This one won't be seen. You're going to... don't want to double do it, but just place it in there. This works as a block you can place on, and then what you're gonna do is you're going to get a composter. Composter is important because we want the villagers' profession to be. I would also recommend filling in this in with crops as soon as possible. I should have done that already, my bad. So yeah, we want the professions to be farmers because they will keep this farm ongoing. This is a pathetic excuse for a farm. I should have done the carrots immediately. So should you. So do the carrots immediately. Carrots are probably the easiest resource to get. Because unlike wheat, where you're only getting like 1 yield per crop, carrots you can get like 2 to 3, and I find that to be a lot easier. So that's what I would recommend. Potatoes work. Farmers don't care what you plant. They will feed their kids. They'll feed each other just perfectly fine. So let's fill this all in. Of course, this is going to keep happening. But yeah, no, the rates are pretty good. So we're looking at about 18 villagers per hour, which is pretty good. Amounts to about 400 villagers a day if you were to leave it AFK for a day. It's a little rap that I just came up with. Oh yes. Alright, make sure we got all the carrots filled in. You can bone mill all this if you want. Of course, you can use the composter. Bone meal them all you want. And so why we have the composters is because the way villagers work now is that their profession is determined by the professional block that is nearest to them. So if I were to put a cartographer table nearby, we would end up in turn with a cartographer. So I'm not going to bone me all of them, I'm just going to do the majority. So now grab your block of choice. I might do something different for this one. We're just going to do 1 round. Keep that trapdoor. You're going to need lots of trapdoors for this. You don't need them, but it is what I used in my design, and that's where I found the most success. Then we're going to lay trapdoors all across, except for the middle. That's another thing. Take out the corner blocks. Because they won't line up properly when you flip all these up, just like this. This is just a cool way to view them. And I think it counts for the door count, but I'm not too sure on that. Then we'll go back to our block of choice, do a little crouch, and we will go around. This time not skipping the corners, but going all the way around. And then we're going to get a door. I would use the door that matches the windows, if you will. And we're just going to put them all along just like this. So now this counts per villager, 0.3 per villager. So we have 11 spaces, so that means 0.3, 0.3, you get the 0.3 villagers per thing. Alright, and then we're going to build up a roof of some sort. It's up to you how you build it. So once you got your roof all done up, just like that, next thing we're going to do is you need to build some sort of wall around this border. You could use any sort of block. So there is something I've noticed, is that villagers, of course, they sleep. You might have a glitch. If one is standing too high, it could glitch onto this bed and then escape. So you want to keep them contained a little bit. It doesn't do much, but it is what it is, right? So just grab a bed. You don't have to have a bunch of colors like I did in the original one. You don't have to have a bunch of different orders. Design it how you want, really. Like, go all out, do some weird designs. Don't make any swastikas. That's not allowed on. It's a Christian Minecraft server, kids. Just do your little beds everywhere, just like that, and you'll end up with one block left over. And for this one, just enter a little thing. You can build if I can do it, yeah, you can build a little walkway up so that you can get into your villagers here. Clear our inventory. We'll grab some torches, put one in each corner, as well as in the middle, in each side, just like that. Perfect. So that's the basic design done. You can design what you want, however you want, but yeah, that is literally it. You're gonna have to get some villagers in here. I would recommend using minecarts. Boats work really well. Pushing them if you can. Just if you're pushing them, make sure that you're nowhere near a village. You need to be at least 128 blocks away from the village that you got that villager from. But because I'm on creative, we're gonna spawn these guys in. As you can tell right now, that dick just broke my crops. So yeah, so he's already become a farmer. He will soon become a farmer, but for now, if you want to speed up the process, feed them. Yeah, so there's a stack of food that should keep them pretty healthy, hungry, well fed. But yeah, that is the whole design. I don't know where that came from, but that is pretty cool. But yeah, that is the basic design. I would also recommend that if you're building something like this is a direct entry for zombies, so make sure you close that door. Anyways, I hope this really helped you guys out. As you can see, we already got tons of cats spawning all over the place. Design this how you want. Use any doors you want. Use any crops you want. Blocks, everything. As long as you got some crops, the composters, you're set. The torches are pretty relevant because you don't want any monsters spawning inside. You could torch out the area here. Build it how you want, and if you want to stack these, you are unfortunately going to have to build up 128 blocks and then build it, and that could be a lot. It would be a lot easier to just go 128 blocks in a different direction. Now if I built this right, they will breed, but I don't know how far away that village is, and I'm not counting the blocks. But it does seem to count as a village because, as you can see, we've got it. And I'm going to assume this does count as a village as well because of the cats spawning over here. Now the wandering villager coming up. So yeah. Anyways, guys, my last and final point is this will spawn iron golems due to the amount of doors. So if you want to go have your own little fight with an iron golem, feel free. It's a good little iron salvaging way of doing it, and once this builds up enough, you could add more doors to the outside, and then it would keep going. You would also have to add more beds, but yeah, that is it. If this video helped you guys out, let me know down in the comments. I love reading your guys' comments. They make my day every single time I see a comment. I rarely get any bad comments as of right now, and I'm really loving all the support and help that you guys give, the advice that you guys give. It really helps out the channel. So leave it down, your advice, feedback, comments. Just let me know how you're doing down in the comments. Leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Bye bye.